Tonight, a look at New Hampshire's most dangerous intersections. The state maintains a list of urban and rural road crossings that are, by their standards, involved in an eye-catching number of accidents.
Now, the idea is to try to improve safety, but as Adam Sexton reports, there are some spots that are very dangerous, yet are not on the state's list.
What looks like a quiet juncture of two country roads is actually ranked by the state as one of the most dangerous rural intersections in New Hampshire. Belknap Repair Service sits on the corner of 106 and Seavey Road in Belmont.
Thank you.
Owner Mike Nickerson says, like clockwork, there's a collision here just about every month.
We pretty much get out there, look, call 911, get people coming, because you know it's probably a bad accident.
The most dangerous urban intersection in New Hampshire, as identified by the Department of Transportation, is Main Street at West Hollis in Nashua, also probably one of the busiest intersections in the state. But just being busy isn't what makes it top the list.
It's not necessarily the intersections with the most crashes, but they're intersections that perform worse than expected.
That performance depends on a number of factors. The urban core of Manchester has 4 of the top 10 intersections on the state's danger list. DOT says in part that's because some of them just aren't up to modern standards.
You've got pedestal traffic signals that are on the side of the road.
Sometimes an intersection makes the list and there's no clear design reason to explain why crashes are happening. Loudon Road at DeMonte Drive in Concord is an example.
It's well laid out, it's well designed. There's no obvious fix for the problem there, and there's no obvious reason why there is a problem. So it appears to point to driver behavior.
There are also some very dangerous spots that aren't on the DOT's lists. Take Exit 6 on the Everett Turnpike in Manchester, a design so out of date, engineers say it makes them cringe.
It's like taking a whole set of classroom nails down the chalkboard.
Keith Coda, Chief Project Manager for NHDOT, says the southbound on-ramp is the most troubling part of the interchange.
If you look at the worst area that we have there is the southbound on, going southbound as well as getting off. There's a very short area where traffic mixes between each other. That, with the heavy through traffic, that causes a lot of conflicts.
Coda says the Exit 6 Amoskeag Circle interchange was built in the late 1950s, and it worked for vehicles that accelerated much more slowly than the lighter, speedier cars of today. Planning is underway for a complete overhaul of Exit 6 and 7, but it won't be finished until the end of the decade. The state may consider putting in signage or other warnings to alert drivers to the obvious danger. Keith Coda says Exit 6 is easily one of the top 5 most dangerous traffic spots in New Hampshire, but the reason it's not on any DOT list is because of the price tag. Fixing the interchange will cost more than $150 million. Adam Sexton, WMUR News 9.